This is Matthew chapter 24 and 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the end of the heaven to the other. So when Yahushua comes back, they're going to do what? They're going to gather up the elect, okay? Because this place is going to be laid down, okay? And elect, they're going to have to be scooped up so they don't have to be destroyed here, okay? The elect are going to be saved out of this. While simultaneously, this place is going to be going up in flames, okay? The chariots are going to be burning up places outside of America, and America is literally going to be hit with a legions and legions of missiles, okay? This place is going to be finished, okay? This is Matthew 24 and verse 36. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So nobody knows, right? Nobody knows the day and hour the Lord is going to come back, Yahweh Shemi If anybody tells you, they're a liar, okay? Nobody knows. Yahushua himself, the right hand of Yahweh, he doesn't even know, okay? The only thing we got is breadcrumbs to let us kind of pinpoint the time period. And based on the breadcrumbs, we know it's coming because we can see the missiles being made, right? We know Russia and China is gearing up to come against America. We know that already. We know all the nations are gearing up to come against America. We know this, okay? We know this. And then on top of all of that, right? On top of all of that, we got what? We got the microchip, the mark of the beast, RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. We see that ready to get pushed. We see the economy ready to fall, right? We can clearly see the end is here. It can, for all we know, tomorrow the economy can fall and they can push the chip. That can happen, okay? That can happen. Once this chip is mandatory, right? Once the chip is mandatory, that's it. That's all she wrote, okay? That's all she wrote. It's all downhill from there. Literally, any of these prophecies, the last ones we're waiting for, World War III, the microchip, those are the two big ones right now that we need before Yahushua comes back. Those are the two of the biggest ones that are waiting to pop off. The microchip, World War III. We're waiting on one of these two things. One of them are going to follow the other. As soon as either one of those can pop off anytime soon. Okay? And it's never been like that. Even back then, it wasn't nuclear missiles like it is now. Okay? Back then, they didn't have the microchip to the way they got it now. The technology today is not the same as it was before. Okay? Everything's different now. The economy's about to fall for real this time. Okay? These people are shook. They're already saying since the COVID-19, things are never going to be the same again. It says, verse 37, Matthew 24 and 37. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And right now, you got the men of the Lord. We're building that spiritual ark, okay? By doing the work of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah, coming out week in and week out, pitting up sit-downs to feed the sheep, giving back love and mercy and kindness and charity, not only to people we don't know, not only to the strangers, because people think kindness, charity, and mercy, that's just preaching. No, you got to show these things to brothers too, okay? That's got to be done to brothers too. And these aren't my words. These are Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah, which people are offended by, okay? But just like the days of Noah were, people are going to be living their best life. Okay? All the way up until the gate shut. Then people are going to try to get real. It says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So when Yahweh shall come back, these people ain't going to see it coming. It's going to be like how they say, Yahweh Shai is going to come back as a thief in the night. Okay? Watch this. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having a great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. And that's what America is. Babylon the Great, okay? And that's why this place is so bad. It's become the habitation of devils, okay? Deceivers, okay? Because that's what devil means. Devil goes back to the Greek word, well, the Latin word diablo, and it means deceiver. And who's the deceiver of the earth? The so-called white man, which are the biblical Edomites, okay? They're going around deceiving, lying, killing, starting wars, right? And this is why America is going to be destroyed, because of the Edomites, okay? This is why America is going to be destroyed. They went too far, okay? And all the nations that joined up with them, they got to go down as well. Thus saith the Lord. It says, and the whole of every foul spirit, and the hold of every foul spirit. And this is why you got sodomites. This is why you got sodomites. This is why you got women rolling over men. This is why you got our people at the bottom, right? This is why you got transgenders. This place is going up in flames, okay? This place is going to go up in flames. Thus saith the Lord. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication. See, all nations have drunk the wine of America. And what does wine go into? The doctrine, the philosophies, right? All nations that took part in the spoils. All nations have had a hand in destroying the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. Watch this. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 2 verse 10. It says, what nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten it for spoils? So which nation? Okay? And that's a rhetorical question, because every nation on the planet has had the God's chosen people, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and slavery at one point in time. Every single nation. And then when you look to today, it's worse than ever, okay? And all the nations are definitely having a hand in it to this day, okay? Till this day. It ain't never stopped. Watch this. This is Daniel chapter 9 and verse 12. And he had confirmed his words, which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as been done to Jerusalem, upon Jerusalem. So out of everybody on the nation that went into slavery, all the bad things happened to everybody on the planet, according to the Bible, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, we got it worse than everybody. Hands down. This is according to the Bible. Okay? These are God's words. He said nobody has gotten it like my children have gotten it. We got it the worst.